Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Just wanted to make a quick little video to show you how to set your desktop wallpaper in Windows 10 um, or Mac if you can do a similar thing to the Visual Studio 2019 Dark or the Visual Studio Code Dark. Um, so you can download programs online to get the actual hex code values of colors. I was able to just simply use TechSmith Snagit to see what the color of Visual Studio Code is. And if I open Visual Studio Code, just to show you how they match, is this is the background here that I set, and this is the color. So I kind of got the color out of there, and I'll put it on the screen here for you. It's 1E, 1E, 1E. So if you like this dark but not blacked out color, and you want to keep and you're like a Windows developer, or you just use Visual Studio Code, and your desktop background is really just kind of, when desktop backgrounds where you have a lot of clutter, a cluttered mind or a cluttered space is a cluttered mind. I used to just have a gradient background, like a smooth gradient, but I was like, you know what, I just got to go single tone at this point to keep everything clean. Only keep like 3 icons on my desktop, and just, you can really focus on the work that needs done. It's also a lot of UI and UX trends. Trying to keep only a few colors when you're working building websites and applications. It could be the same thing for, it would lower mental stress and everything if you just minimize the differences across different things you're working on, right? Just keep it clean, keep it to a minimum. So if you do like to have the same color as Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio 2019, dark themes in Windows 10, I'll show you here. So this is the code that you're going to need. And then you can right click anywhere on the desktop. You can go to personalize. And then under the colors here, it seemed to put the word dark gray. That's a grouping of colors, but it's not exactly it. So if I go to custom color and then go to more, it allows you to type in the code here. So if I change this to, like, let's say P, maybe you gotta change more, but I'll say 5, whatever this color will be. 5, and I need a letter, so A, and then obviously those aren't colors, but you get the idea. Here's the hex code, right? If I go done, then it'll just change, the background to, a solid color. And a lot of people like pictures, gradients, and textures and patterns for a desktop. This is a good example for just streamlining and cleaning and making things simplified, and less is more. So let's go back here, change it to more, and then hash 1E. If we could type. Okay, done. And then, you have the same as Visual Studio Code. So I hope that was helpful. Just trying to simplify developers' lives, make things easy. I know it's a very small thing, maybe doesn't deserve its own YouTube video, but in this world of next day delivery, and you can get whatever you want, whenever you want, everyone's lives are getting more and more cluttered. So that's why it's super important this day and age to declutter everything, start removing, just hold everything in your life and say, do I really need this? You can let this go, and what you're left with is the things you only really love, like Marie Kondo and her organization techniques. So I hope this minimalist desktop wallpaper hack trick for developers was helpful, and if it is helpful for you, give it a like, thumbs up, and that'd be great. Thanks.